Hi, my name's Cliff, and I'm here to do another episode for my Timeshare Traveler. And this episode's all about um, living simple, and that means getting rid of many things in life. It's like taking a diet. You eat good food during the period, then you start indulging, and you gain a lot of the weight back. In this case, I'm going to go for the next year trying to live really basically out of my car because I'm going to be going to timeshares or Airbnbs, so I'm going to be on the road. So I think it's really exciting. I'm really excited about it. It's a way to simplify my life. And I'm going to eat food locally. I'm not going to do it by going out to dinner every night. I'll be staying in a timeshare or an Airbnb and they have kitchens, so I'm going to live locally. And really, I want to waste less of the Earth's resources, just like again, when you're dieting food-wise, you eat less and you eat only the good things. And so I'm going to try to just have the good things that I need in life and not all the extra things that just get in the way. So what's the plan? Well, the plan is to put all the stuff that I have in my house into storage, except for the basic things that I need to have in my car. Yeah, and just to be sure, I do have, in case I forget something, I'll be able to go back. But I've been doing trips for 2 to 3 weeks, and I've pretty much got it down to what I need. And so I'm just getting ready to do it. And in the next section, I'm going to go through all the things that I have. So again, I'll be able to stop by my storage unit if I've forgotten something, so I can sort of ease into this because I'm going to be learning. I'm going to be finding out what's important, but I have a pretty good idea of what are the things I need, and I'll go through that in the next section here. Hi, in this section, I'm going to go through what I call the essentials, and these are my definition of what I consider the essential things that you just got to have. The first one is, you got to have a first aid kit. Something can always go wrong: Band-Aids, Tylenol, vitamins, sunscreen, some zinc lozenges with echinacea, something, to sort of stave off illness and then take care of any bumps and bruises or cuts that you might have. The second thing is, roughly 5 pairs of pants, and 3 of those are going to be jeans. I don't need to, I'm still working, but I don't need to dress to work out of my timeshare. I just need to be on the internet. And then I also have 2 pairs of shorts so that I can go to the warmer weather places. The other thing is I'm planning to have 10 shirts, and that's really basically I'm trying to get 1 to 2 weeks worth of stuff. I'll have laundry in most of the facilities I'm staying in. So just like at home, I basically found that I only wear 10 shirts anyway, so why not just carry those 10 shirts? And by the way, if I need something, I'll order it on Amazon or one of the other websites and have it shipped to wherever I am. You can drop it at one of their grocery stores and pick it up there, so you don't even need to, have to worry about getting stuff. Or I'll go to a store and buy an extra shirt, so that's not a problem. Other things, I'll have 10 pairs of socks and 10 pairs of underwear. Again, sticking kind of to the more than a week, but less than 2 weeks, and I'll be able to do my laundry just like I would at home. And again, the most amazing thing is in timeshares in most of those places, they actually provide the laundry soap, so you don't have to buy that. So it's kind of cool. Then I'm going to have my coats and sweaters, and I'm going to have a raincoat, and I actually have rain pants. And the reason I do that is I love going to Oregon in the winter, and it's a bit drizzly, rainy there, but it's just beautiful to walk on the coast in the evening and walk along the beach, and sometimes it's drizzling, so I have a pair of rain pants. And so I try to dress for the weather. I'm not much of a snow person, or I would have a heavy winter coat, but I probably won't be spending that much time in the really cold. And of course, I'm wanting to be a timeshare with the pool and jacuzzi, so I'm going to have 1 or 2 swimsuits. I'll have a small suitcase because I will be traveling. I'm planning to take a month to Hawaii, so I will have a suitcase to carry whatever I need there. And I'll have hats and to go along with the sunscreen to keep, as you can see, I don't have a lot of hair on top, so I'll have hats to sort of keep myself from getting sunburned. And lastly, I'll have my backpack with my computer, my chargers, I'll have my cell phone, all the things you would expect to have. I call all of those things, that's what I call my essentials. And then next section, I'll go into my food that I consider the basic things to have. And in this section, I'm going through kind of the food items, but I should really My favorite thing is I love my $18 plastic cooler. So basically, I want to, whenever I get ready to go to a new location, I try to get down to the place where everything that needs to come out of the refrigerator or the freezer fits in my cooler. And I love the little coolers, $18, but it's plastic, but it's got an amazing seal. So I just load it up with ice, and it'll last the whole day, and there'll still be ice in it in the evening. And I also have some of those. I don't know, they're liquid things you put in the freezer, and they're sort of reusable over and over and over again. And I like those better than the ice, but I do add ice because with ice you do get some water into the cooler, and that's a bit of a hassle. Anyway, my other things are, I have my favorite coffee, so I want to carry some of that. I have spices for when I'm cooking because, again, I'm not doing this to go out to dinner every night. I'm doing this to live locally. And so I'm going to go to the grocery stores locally and enjoy that. Of course, I will have my adult beverages being an adult. And I'll have snacks that don't need to be refrigerated. A lot of apples and bananas are my favorite. But give me blueberries, and I could be a very happy man. So those are actually most of my basics. I plan to buy any meat or vegetables, and by and large try to buy just what I need for the time I'm going to be there, and hopefully not have to carry much to the next location. Of course, I probably will from time to time, but my goal is to keep it to a minimum. And again, having snacks like apples, bananas, that it can be carried with me in the car so I can have a snack versus stopping for a fast food. I want to try to eat well, enjoy, live well, and I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I have one more section of a few extras that I'm going to throw in just because I think they're interesting. In this section, I'm talking about my extras that I'm going to be bringing with me, and maybe the extras tell a little story about me, about what I like to do. But I'm going to be my first thing's a bit of a geek thing. I'm going to take my Echo Dot so Alexa and I can talk. Actually, more importantly, I have most of my music that I happen to choose Amazon, and so I can have Alexa do the alarm for me to wake up, and also she can cycle through my music. I even think she's a she, but who knows? The computer will actually talk back to me. The other extra I'm going to take is I dance West Coast Swing, and there are places to dance all over the United States, so I'll be taking my dance shoes. And I guess one of the remnants is I've got a reusable cup. It's a plastic cup. My favorite one happens to be a Hawaii one. So I'll have my Hawaii cup so that whenever I get into my car, I can have my morning cup just like anyone else. And probably another one of the things that's a little bit of an extra, but I would almost make it an essential, and that's a folding chair. You see them at campsites all the time, and it's just one of those that you just fold out and you can sit down. So whenever I see a beautiful place and I happen to be in my car driving somewhere, I'll just stop and enjoy it. So again, I'm really looking forward to all the trips, and this is kind of the basics, and that's when I can fit this all in my car. I've done it multiple times, and I'm looking forward to it, excited, and I think it's a great way to live. So I almost think it's like everyone should do a diet, and everyone should try this. You should go on the road and see if you can live for a year like that. Wishing me the best.